Welcome back, and let's go ahead and start off once again with a look at the local satellite and radar. Storms have been picking up from the central Missouri area, extending out towards Carrollton and now pushing up towards Highway 36, just in towards Marceline, and right now just south of Macon. We are going to be looking for these storms to push themselves more in a east-northeasterly direction. So a lot of our northernmost counties here in northeast Missouri and most of, if not all, of our southeast Iowa counties are going to have to wait a little bit longer to see the rain returning for them today. But we will be looking at some more chances picking back up in the afternoon hours. But let's take a look at the national satellite and radar, and what is bringing us these rain chances is this low pressure system frontal boundaries accompanying it. So this started moving in yesterday. This is what brought us the rain chances yesterday as it lifted up from the Oklahoma City area up through Kansas towards the KC metro area. We started to see storms developing right along it, and it slid just a little bit more to the south, keeping a lot of those high-end rainfall amounts at Highway 36 or farther south. From here on out, though, it is going to continue working its way east-northeast, and as it does, this rotation on it is going to allow some of this moisture to cycle on back, allowing us to see those rain chances returning later on this afternoon. So taking a look at it, working its way east, we will continue to see some of this moisture cycling back, bringing some of those storms back towards the area as we get in towards the afternoon and early evening hours. But as we get close towards sundown, things are going to start to change. They're going to start to get quiet, and we will be looking for a dry start to the day on Thursday. But we are looking at another chance for some rain and storms on Thursday. There's even a threat for severe weather out here towards the I-35 corridor, extending southwest out through St. Joseph, Kansas City, in towards central Kansas. And right now, Lynn and Sullivan counties, the far extreme western portions of them, are underneath a slight marginal risk for severe weather. So there is that threat across the region on Thursday. However, we're really looking at mainly just some extra rainfall and a couple pop-up thunderstorms impacting our area. We do think that most of, if not all of, the strongest storms are going to fall out here towards the I-35 corridor, the way things have gone so far throughout the year, as well as the way things are just shaping up to look. So heading through the remainder of Thursday, there is that real big threat for severe weather. It's this band of storms that develops and pushes east. So we could be looking at some early morning Friday showers and thunderstorms as well. But as we get in towards the afternoon and evening hours, that high pressure is really going to start to be the dominating factor for our forecast. How much rain could we be in store for? Well, most of us should be looking at just a couple tenths of an inch to, at most, maybe about a half of an inch as we go through the next 48 hours. We could be looking at some localized spots, a little bit more than half of an inch, as you see here between Ottumwa and Fairfield. That's where we could see just over half of an inch to maybe about 3/4 if at most. But otherwise, we're going to be looking for some lowered rainfall amounts, a couple tenths of an inch, and temperatures hovering in and around the seasonable average for this time of year. But now let's go ahead and send it back over to Ella.